Hello, I'm Hayley Smith and you're watching Hexas TV. Today we have Rick Ferguson in talking about titanium. Titanium has been released this April. It's $39.99 and it's an internet protection and antivirus software. How popular has it been?
It's been very well received. The first version that we released was Titanium Security for Netbooks. It's been very well received. It's got some great positive reviews, which is good news, even to the extent where the hardware manufacturer Asus is now shipping it with their netbooks, which is great news.
Can you give us some ideas on the sales?
I don't actually have numbers to hand in terms of volume of sales, but it's a technology. Titanium is a technology that we're using to refresh and renew all of our consumer technology, so we would expect a very high volume of sales across Immune.
How many versions are available?
So right now there are 4 different versions. There's Titanium for Netbooks that I've mentioned already. There's Antivirus Plus, and then the core protection in each version is the same, but we begin to add features. So then we have Titanium Internet Security, which adds data loss prevention technologies and family safety, website filtering kinds of technologies, and then Titanium Maximum Security, which on top of that adds secure erase, remote file lock, tools for optimizing the performance of the PC, and also 10 gig of online storage.
How does Titanium compare to other protection software such as McAfee, AVG?
Okay. One of the key differences is the core technology behind the product, the Smart Protection Network. If you look at something like Microsoft Security Essentials or AVG, for example, they're focused very much on looking for malicious files on your computer. And as the volume of those files is increased, just looking for those files is really looking for infection too late. We want to make sure that you don't even get to download those malicious files to your desktop. So built into the Smart Protection Network is not only looking for malicious files, we're looking for malicious websites, we're looking to block the arrival of malicious emails, so we're trying to break that chain of infection as early as possible. And because that's all, that intelligence is all correlated, we have visibility of threats as they arise, and because it's a dynamic product, we're not pushing out updates on a regular basis, we can give you protection immediately rather than waiting for you to download and install an update file. The same is true of McAfee. McAfee is based on, and pretty much every other security vendor out there, to be fair, is based on legacy technology where you're set to download updates on a regular basis to try and keep you as protected as possible. We want to keep you dynamically, real-time, up-to-date all the time without obliging you to download and install updates, using up bandwidth, using up processor time, using up disk space.
Any idea of the prices, briefly?
They go from $29.95 for the Netbook and the Antivirus Plus version, up in tens, so $39.95, 1 year, 1 user for the next version, 1 year, 3 users, $49.95, and then the very top version, 1 year, 3 users is $59.95.
If a user wanted to download a trial version of the product from the site, how long would the trial versions usually last?
The trial version is a 30-day trial. But obviously you can convert that at any point during that 30 days.
And then they're expected to update after 30 days?
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it only available for netbooks?
No, so it's all supported versions of Windows on any PC hardware.
And that's Windows XP, Vista and 7. Windows 7?
Absolutely.
Is it available on Macs?
No, there's no Titanium for Mac, but we do have a different separate Mac protection product.
Is it available just online, or is it also available in stores?
It's available in stores, it's available shipped with hardware, and it's available online, so whatever's your preference in terms of buying your software, you can go ahead and do that.
If I was to study abroad as a student, and I was to buy a laptop or computer abroad, would it still be available on those?
Yeah, you can go to trendmicro.com or .co.uk, download the software, install it, and it will be available in... Actually, it's the single binary supporting many different languages, so if you need it in a different language as well, you can do that. But yeah, it's available across Europe, Middle East, Africa for download and installation.
In a nutshell, how does it work?
What we've done is we've kind of revolutionized the way that we do detection. So the problem has been in the past, when it comes to security software, people have found that it uses too many resources on their computer, it's too slow, it impacts the boot time of the PC, it's complex, and it just gets in their way, basically. The reason why security software has kind of got that reputation is because of the way that the malware industry has changed. The people creating malicious software do it for financial gain, and they can overcome traditional security software just by massively increasing the volume of malware they create. So we see now a new malicious file about every 1.5 seconds if we average it out. So traditional software has relied on downloading pattern file updates or signature updates regularly to try and keep on top of all of these new viruses and trojans and spyware and whatever it might be. As the volume has increased, that kind of protection just doesn't work anymore. It doesn't even give you baseline protection. So what we've done is taken all of that load off of the PC and created a database of file reputation, website reputation, email reputation, and Titanium consults that database in real time. So there's no need at all for it to download any updates. It's always up to date, it's always dynamic, and it means that we consume less resources and we provide better, more speedy, more up-to-date protection.
I downloaded it on a Dell laptop. It's quick to install, it works fast, it picks up any other security protection on there, and it uninstalls it. It's just a genuine product that's really good and worth the money.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one of the things that we needed to be sure happened was that first of all, it was quick and easy to download. Second of all, when you double click it to make sure that it runs, you're not going to be sitting there waiting for ages for it to install, activate, update, all that kind of stuff. There are no updates. It's literally a 30-second installation and you're ready to go straight out the gate.
What are the future plans for Titanium?
The core technology behind Titanium is called the Smart Protection Network. We're embedding that technology in all of our products. As I say, Titanium is set to replace our previous line of consumer products, so our Internet Security Pro, across the board. So it's got a very, very long life ahead of it, absolutely.
And what's the website where you can download Titanium?
www.trendmicro.co.uk.
Thank you. I'm Hayley Smith and you've been watching Hexus TV. Check back soon for more.